Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of The Turning. Let's do it. The Turning is a drama horror mystery from director Floria Sigismondi and Universal Pictures. Based on the novella The Turn of the Screw by Henry James, the film stars Mackenzie Davis, Finn Wolfhard, Brooklynn Prince, and Barbara Marten. In a mysterious state in the Maine countryside, newly appointed nanny Kate is charged with the care of two disturbed orphans, Flora and Miles. Quickly, though, she discovers that both the children and the house are harboring dark secrets, and things may not be as they appear. As I said off the top, this movie is based on the novella The Turn of the Screw by Henry James, which interestingly is also the basis for Mike Flanagan's follow-up to his Netflix series The Haunting of Hill House. It'll be called The Haunting of Bly Manor. It's also coming out this year. And boy, I hope that's better than this one, because I was not a big fan of this movie. However, as always, let's talk about the good first. I dug the cast in this movie. I like Mackenzie Davis. I thought she was good in the movie, even though her terror did get a little bit old after a while. I'm a fan of Finn Wolfhard. His character is a little bit one note. He's just kind of sneering all the time. But that's down to the screenplay. It's not his fault. He did what was asked from him, and he did it well. I thought Barbara Marten was pretty strong as a creepy old lady, because it's a horror movie and those need creepy old ladies. But the absolute standout for me was Brooklynn Prince as Flora. I don't know this girl. Apparently she was in the Florida Project, which I still haven't seen and I really need to. But she was fantastic in this movie. I think she's 9 years old now, so she's probably about 8 when they filmed it, and she kills it. Now, I don't want to take anything away from her acting performance, but I do want to say that a lot of it is down to the writing. I think a lot of screenwriters struggle with how to write naturally for children. I know I couldn't do it. A lot of the time, when they write for kids, the kids are talking like adults and it's weird. And a lot of other times, when they're writing for kids, they're writing how they think kids talk and it's weird. But here, this character sounds like an 8-year-old. It's very natural, and she plays it very, very truthfully. In fact, she really reminded me of my niece. So well done all across the board there. And I will also say, Brooklynn Prince, Finn Wolfhard, Mackenzie Davis, they all had really good chemistry between the three of them. I liked the score. Some of the cinematography was actually pretty beautiful, although there are certain scenes where it's so dark I could barely see what was going on. And there were a couple of moments, literally like 2, where I was mildly on edge. And that's about all the good I have to say for this flick. This movie is an absolute slog to get through. It's 94 minutes. It felt like it was 2.5 hours. It's not scary. Very little happens in the first 2 acts, and not to put too fine of a point on it, this movie's boring. And it's funny to note this movie takes place in the mid-90s for whatever reason, and the visual effects look like they're from that era. Like, they look bad. And before I go, no spoilers, but we gotta talk about the ending. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. Maybe there were reshoots. I have no idea. I looked it up, couldn't find anything. But this movie essentially ends, or so we think, and then they slap a coda on the end of it, which is completely out of place, comes completely out of nowhere, and then credits. I'm pretty sure I understood the point they were trying to make in this sort of final coda, but it's so jarring, and then the movie just stops. Personally, I would not recommend paying to see The Turning. It's suffocatingly dull, it's not scary, and ultimately it's completely forgettable. So it's all on you now, Mike Flanagan. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give The Turning. And I think I'm gonna give The Turning a...
How was I supposed to know it was gonna take 10 hours?
Out of 10. So now, I wanna know, have you seen The Turning? What did you think about it? Have you seen any really good horror movies thus far this year? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below, let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.